Hi everybody, welcome to First Chapter Friday. Today we are reading Farah Rocks 5th grade by Susan Muaddi Darraj and illustrated by Ruaida Mannaa, which we're going to see how this goes. So here we go, First Chapter Friday. Farah Rocks 5th grade. We got this book last year, which I actually really enjoy it. And I've had a bunch of students that have come in and really like this book as well. So here we go, Chapter 1. Farah, where's Mama? Asked my little brother, Samir. He's holding a green light-up He's holding his green light-up sneakers with Tommy Turtle on the sides. Mama bought them at a yard sale because they look new. But right now they look awful. The bottoms are caked with mud. You should have worn your boots outside, I tell him. It's the last day of winter break. The snow has turned them all mushy and brown. BD, Mama, he says. On the phone, I explain. I don't say it. Will probably be a long time before she's done. That's because she's talking to Miss Louie, the mother of my official best friend, Allie. And they're talking about their favorite subject, the Magnet Academy. For 2 years, our moms have been talking about Magnet. But lately, because our applications are due in 6 weeks, it's been even worse than usual. Allie and I are 5th graders at the Harbor Town Public School. For middle school, we're hoping to get into Magnet. It's a middle school. It's a public school, but with special focus on science and math. Allie and I have heard that Magnet students end up getting jobs as astronauts and chemists and heart surgeons. Samir groans, snapping me out of my thoughts about Magnet. I want queen sneakers for tomorrow. Come on, I tell him. We head into the kitchen. If Mama is still on the phone, I can clean the sneakers for him. I help my parents a lot by taking care of Samir. Baba is flipping pancakes at the stove. He likes to make breakfast food for dinner, or dinner food for breakfast. Sometimes he even grills hamburgers at 9 in the morning. He says the chef makes the rules. Mama is leaning against the counter, her cell phone to her ear. What science classes should they take? She says. Pause. Yes, I agree. And we'll sign them both up for Latin, of course. Allie and I are really excited for Latin. One of the reasons Allie and I are official best friends is because in 2nd grade, Harbortown labeled us gifted and put us in advanced academic classes. The school says gifted means that we're really smart. But for us, gifted means that we just get more homework than everyone else. Even though I don't like the word gifted, I am thrilled about going to Magnet. I already thought a dozen ideas for my essay, but I refuse to work on it tonight, I decide. This is the last day of my winter break, and I want to enjoy it. Of course, I think, as I start looking under the sink. For a scrub brush, cleaning Samir's muddy sneaker isn't exactly fun. Baba flips the pancake and tells Mama, food's almost ready. Mama nods at Baba. Maybe we'll get our families together for dinner soon, she says on the phone. Pause. Thanks. Good night, Lynn. After Mama hangs up, she sings to herself in Arabic, looking all dreamy. She snaps out of it when she asks me what I'm doing under the sink. I point to Samir. Your shoes, Samir, she exclaims, horrified. How can you wear these to Al-Marasa tomorrow? Sawi? He has trouble pronouncing his R's. It's not a huge problem compared to all the health problems he's had. Thanks, Farah, but I'll clean them myself later. Go put them by the back door, Mama says. Ready to eat? Yes, we say together. Eating Baba's pancakes is even more awesome than hearing him say pancakes. In Arabic, the letters P and V don't exist. Baba just replaces them both with the letter B. It's the closest we can get when he is speaking English. Mama came to the United States when she was my age, but Baba came when he was 28. Farah has to complete her obligation for Magnet, Baba says. He puts a plate heaped with fluffy pancakes on the table. Did you start? He asked me, pouring everyone a glass of juice. I just have to write the essay, I say. I use my knife to saw through the stack of 3 pancakes oozing with syrup. What are you writing about? Samir said. Why Magnet should accept me? I'm not sure what to say. Because I'm smart? Or because I'm awesome? Or because I'm amazing? Or maybe because you're so confident, Baba says with a grin. Samir pats my shoulder. Those are good ideas, he says seriously. In Samir's world, I'm like a hero. Most kids think little brothers are annoying. Not me. I'm glad that he thinks I'm his cool big sister. Samir is 6 years younger than I am. My parents were excited for another baby, but Samir arrived too quickly, 3 whole months early. Even though I was only in preschool, I knew this was bad news. He stayed in the hospital for 3 months. The doctors thought he might not live. Mama and Baba made a promise then. If Samir would just be okay, they would donate a new stained glass window to our church. That's St. Jude's, the Orthodox church that all the Arabs like us attend. And Samir did come home looking a tiny bit bald, looking like a tiny bald bird. So my parents bought the window, which is taller than my dad and really expensive. In fact, we're still paying for it. It's one reason why my parents worry about money. Another reason is all Samir's therapy, which costs tons of money. He needs extra help, and luckily Harbor Town is great. He gets pulled out of kindergarten class to work on his speech, and once a week an occupational therapist helps him. They work on holding a pencil and printing his letters. Well, Farah, Baba says to me now, when will you finish it? Baba, I whine. It's the last day of winter break. I start it this week, I promise. Inshallah you will, Mama says. I know. I interrupt her. Inshallah I will get accepted. We will pray, Baba says. Then he stuffs a forkful of pancakes into his mouth. So this is Farah Rocks, 5th grade, and that was the first chapter. So if you're interested in more of this book, feel free to come by the library, and I'm happy to check it out for you. Thanks. See you next week.